For help and us to build our country. Jiggy jiggy and march, march. But make we dance with it now. Come make we march, all Jamaicans. We are one big family. Time come for deliverance. So make we march in unity. Whether PNP or Labourites or God love. Well, on behalf of all Jamaicans, I just want to say thank you to the world for helping us to build our country. Jiggy jiggy and march, march. But make we dance with it now. Come make we march, all Jamaicans. We are one big family. Time come for deliverance. So make we march in unity. Whether PNP or Labourites or God loves all of we are marching on to progress. Jam down la all of we. Everything Melissa broke down, we are gonna build back. We are gonna build back better than before. Every house we broke down, we are gonna build back. 'Cause our God have blessings in store. Time come to rebuild together. 'Cause Jamaica is our home. We are stepping out the darkness into the light. We're gonna build stronger roof and doors.
Good evening, Labourites, and good evening to all other comebacks watching this channel. Welcome to another episode of Political Hard Talk. I am your host, none other than the greatest Labourite alive. Good evening, my people. Good evening, whirlers. Now, as you guys can see on screen, we're about to talk about, this absolute bullshit that is in the media. Let us roll out the evening shout outs, my people. Because some things are gonna story up this evening, So we will roll out the evening shout outs. So Jake, big up yourself. Cheryl, big up yourself. Leonie Lioness, big up yourself. Marcia Fortis, good evening. Arnold, big up yourself. Melody, good evening. Hava, big up. Johnny, big up yourself. Good evening to my beautiful wife. Good evening, baby. PB, big up yourself. Candice, big up yourself. Janet, big up yourself. Angeline, big up yourself. Who else is here? Leonie Lioness, good evening. Andrea, big up yourself. Karine, big up yourself. Good evening. Mama Winsome, good evening. Now, guys, I am properly putting together the list. So everybody that have sent me something, I've noticed that you guys have messaged me and you guys have told me, the amount that you send and all of that. So I am going to put together a list so I can big on up specially. See? So only just give me a little time with that. So there's a voice note going around on the media, my people. And by the way, on the top of your live, there's 61 of us thus far. I'm going to see if you can get me to at least 40 thumbs up. Please subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. And when you subscribe, do turn on the post notification bell and click all. See? Now, guys, I want you guys to bear with me, with these lives. I've been lacking my people. I have not been, so dedicated as of lately. You guys know why. So, wanna bear with me. We soon get back to normal. We soon see back some semblance of normalcy. See? Sylvan, big up yourself, Sylvan. Now, there is a voice note, going around that was leaked by a well-known JLP blogger. See? And we're not going to call any names, but it was leaked by a well-known JLP blogger. We have a prime minister that is doing his utmost best to to develop and build up our country the best he can. Like many of us, Andrew Holness was born, after an independent Jamaica. So no prime minister before him was born after Jamaica gained independence. See? So Portia, PJ, Bruce, Manley, Buster, Shearer, Sangster, Manley, all of them born before Jamaica gained independence. Andrew Holness is the only one. So he would have born, come see, all of Jamaica problem them we have today. In born, come see them just like the rest of it. And he is doing his utmost best to fix the issues that Jamaica have. And by the way, big up Farm Pen. The Spark Road in Farm Pen that I have lobbied for personally. I have personally lobbied for that road in Farm Pen. It is now being dealt with, my people. So big up the community of Farm Pen. The road is being fixed in Farm Pen, my people. See? Rose Shaw, or Rosie, as she's affectionately known. There's a faction at the Labour Party that, they are a movement unto themselves. Now, as a Labourite, I don't know me. I don't sugarcoat nothing. And I will split justice. The PNP have this voice note running around on the media and trying to make, something massive of it. I seen the PNP run out today saying that they want an inquiry into what is happening with the MP and the councillor. We never see no inquiry when DUJON'S wanted to ride off Julian Chang. We never see no inquiry when DUJON'S beat off his brother down at Westmoreland. We never see no inquiry when time they accuse Dayton Campbell of, biting out one little picnic biscuit and yam out the cream out of the middle one next one. We never hear no inquiry for that. We never hear no inquiry for when Zulika just say, as she did say, if I war, I war. As she, I remember if I Zulika just, I could have been somebody else. See, whosoever it was, I think that person lost. But whoever it was, we never see no inquiry for that. We never see no inquiry, when Mayor Scott backs down a lady on election day. You remember that? We never see no inquiry. But anytime it is something to do with the JLP party, the media and everybody goes into a frenzy because they want to tear down the Prime Minister, the first Prime Minister in the history of Jamaica that is working towards the ends and the ends of the people. Now, let me just say that I believe that the party should kick out Rose Shaw. I believe that the party should get rid of her. And anybody want Bex, and anybody want follow behind Rose Shaw, I don't care. I believe the party should kick out Rose Shaw out of the party. I don't see PNP behave so. I don't care what, they stick together. No care why rumor Mark Golin come out and say him not see no evidence. And then stick together. See? When you have somebody in your party, as a matter of fact, anywhere in your life, you have somebody that is working against your best interests. See? Whenever you have somebody anywhere around you, in your surroundings, I work against you, get rid of that person. That person is your enemy. See? That person is your enemy. Right? And I believe I listened to the voice message. And I heard the way how this lady was behaving. And I get to understand that she don't even reside or work in Jamaica. Now, the Constitution clearly states that in order for you to be a councillor, you must reside in the parish, right? So if she's living abroad, I don't believe that, the party should remove her right away. See? Anybody want Bex, right? Now, when we look at the PNP and we look at the JLP, they are worlds apart. Worlds apart. The JLP today, under the leadership of Andrew Michael Holness, is a way better party than the PNP under Mark Golding's leadership. We now get into the nitty-gritty of why that is, because we all know Mark Golding is a big sour junkard. Feel a big pink bullfrog. But anyway, when you have persons like Russia working Rosie. What's your name? I'm going to correct me upon her name, because me probably a mistake her. What's your name? Rosalie Hamilton or Rose Shaw? What's your name? I'm going to talk to me. Tell me what's your name. See? But when you have a person like Rosie in your party working against the best interests of the party and the Prime Minister, and I get to understand Rosie Hamilton, not Shaw. So, apologies, my people. I beg you no pardon. See? Rose Hamilton. Well, there are people like Rose Hamilton working against the interests of the Prime Minister and the image that the Prime Minister is trying to portray out there to the Jamaican people, the image of leadership, right? And you have people within the ranks behaving like this because they don't like, they don't like somebody, so they want to tear down and belittle the whole party. We must remove them with immediate effect. We must not ever allow them kind of things to happen, because let me tell you something. Everybody in our PNP that have gone against Mark Golding remove them. Remove them. Lisa Hanna, they fight her out. Dennis Meadows have to step aside. And plenty others. Everybody that has moved or said anything about Mark Golding, the PNP got rid of them. It should be no different in the JLP. And while we are a democratic party, because we deal with democracy and we do voting and we do all of these things, we remove or to place persons in position. While the PNP is a cold, hard dictatorship, pretty much like the one in Cuba. See, we know that. I, as a worker of my party, because I work for my party, big up yourself, Father, that night. I'm going to tell you something. You see, when you're dishonest, when you are a person, you're dishonest, you can't get me to like you. Sometimes I don't like nobody with dishonest. I don't like that. Right? Because I'm a straight shooter. I'm going to come straight. I don't like dishonest people. Right? Now, before me get any further, let me just say this. Movie star, Patricia movie star, who now sit on the screen right here. So, see? She's from Westmoreland. She is a staunch supporter of the Prime Minister and a staunch supporter of the Jamaica Labour Party. She is a Labourite true and true. When she did it green, when she spit it green, when she bleed it green. That is her. She's a Labourite true and true. Right? I saw somebody saying on the media that Patricia movie star, who was given a home by the Prime Minister, has moved against the Prime Minister. And I want to call bullshit on that. Patricia movie star have done nothing of that sort. And she is a die-hearted Labourite true and true. And she would have not have known anything about Rose Hamilton and Mr. Williams here. She would have not known anything about it. So the persons that is saying that Patricia movie star is mixed up in this male and in this bullshit, we're asking of a cease and desist. See? And stop mix up a lady. Lady don't know about on bullshit on her carry on with. Now, let me just address this. We have some people who call themselves Labourite. And I have long had a problem with these persons who call themselves Labourite. You know, we're not going to call no name specifically or specifically. Anyone I heard they don't want to use. See? We're not going to call no name, but listen to me now. Is either you're a Labourite or you're not. PNP, there's no if, but, or maybe. If PNP or PNP. Them are PNP. All when time them are dead. All when time them are lose. All when time them are get beaten. All when time them are this, them are that, them are get, them are PNP. Labourite always are going like them self-righteous and then holier than thou. See? And when time you try to tear down the party, our leader of our party who is working tirelessly to secure the bag for Jamaica. We have a prime minister that is working assiduously to make sure that Jamaican people feel some of the prosperity that he talk about. All of us have lived in a Jamaica where the PNP did nothing for us. Many of we go out to bed hungry. We mother have to wash people dirty clothes. Your mother work and your father sit on a yard, or your father work and your mother sit on a yard. PNP mash up the country and mash up the economy. No work never did enough of we. And Andrew come and Andrew build back a thing liquor by liquor. And big old Rose can bear for seat. Because I'm here, you know. I don't know, I'm not afraid to talk. I'm here through grapevine so she not like Andrew Holness. I'm here through grapevine so she not like Mrs. Holness. Me hear that. And from a reputable source, me hear from. People like that, we kick them out of our party. We must not have them there. It's plain and simple as that. We must not tolerate persons who behave in this manner. No, you cannot like the leader. But we have a party to run. We have a party to run and we are in government. And if you're going to help to tear down the government that is looking after the people's best interest, that tells me that you are a silent PNP. You do not love this country. Because Rosalie Hamilton would have sit down for many years because she well older than me. And she would have sat down under the 19 years of the People's National Criminal Organization and watch rape get out of control. Thieving get out of control. Robbery get out of control. Shooting get out of control. Murder get out of control, and the whole system got corrupt under the People's National Criminal Organization. That is what happened to Jamaica under the PNP. So all of who were run behind the PNP today and act like them blind and they never see, you know, look how peaceful Jamaica be today. You know, go in a community, them go look and see people. People then they shop and play domino. People in the street and play skimmage all night. 3-4 years ago, we could not do that. We're afraid of gun, all dog, afraid of gunman, dog gone and them bed from 3:30 in the evening, dog gone in the house, but I'm gonna sleep. Andrew Holness have brought back that peace to your community. And Rosalie, or Rosie, or whatever her name, I try to tear down with Prime Minister. Now, Mr. Williams and our Prime Minister is close. They're close allies. Right? And for whatever reason, when you are, selected to lead and to be in positions of leadership, you must lead and lead by example. You must always make yourself available to the people. Now tell me, how can this lady be available to the people if she's living abroad and living a foreign? You know, tell me. We not tear down a one government where we say come and help Jamaican poor people. Because PNP sit down in a power for 19 God Almighty year. And at the end of that 18 and a half, 19 years when they left government, the minimum wage was barely 6,000 Jamaican dollars a work for the persons who are report me live. I am not breaking guidelines. So you are reporting the live. You know, your attempts will be futile. This is no. See? And this is the behavior of the PNP. They will want to take me down. They don't like, they don't like me, you know. Because me a truth man. And nobody don't like the truth. Right? When I go in anyone I come in Jamaica, national organization, you know, go in a massive difference. Massive difference. Go in the Labourite run one them and go in a PNP one them. I want to see. I want to see. The road them absolutely dilapidated. They're in the worst conditions. We have Dan, Deputy Mayor of Savlamar, 27 years as councillor, going in division. Go look. See, we had Wickham McNeil, 30 years in a Western Westmoreland, going there. Go look. PJ Pattison, 40 years in a Eastern Westmoreland, going there. Go look. Carl Blight, Roger Clark, Dwayne Vaz, George Wright, Dwayne Vaz again. Go in there, go look. No, go in there, go look. George could do nothing because, you know, 5 years can't fix 60 years worth of dilapidation. Can't fix it. But go in a PNP strong with them, go look. I want to see difference. And I said, come, we're going to move Jamaica forward. Expect that. Fight against Labourite or your PNP. How can you fight against a government that has risen the minimum wage in Jamaica 5 times already? 5 times. This government have put up the minimum wage. And a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, enough of them stay so. Enough of our own people them stay so. Then licky them worse than PNP. No way in our 3rd term. Jamaica is poised for greatness. Over the next 5 years, this government will move Jamaica from a 3rd world developing country to almost a 1st world. When I say it's going to reach 1st world in 5 years, but that is the direction that it is heading in. Another 10 years and Jamaica is a 1st world nation. Andrew Holness have planted those seeds. And Miss Hamilton, who is an elder. A lot of time I tell you, say you see them people, they don't really love the people, them, and they don't really care for people. Them, all they care about is the whole political power. And to what end? All they care about is the whole political power and to what end? Big up yourself, Prudence. So when most people are shy away and are run away from this situation, we as Labourites, we must come and talk the truth. is not a player because she don't like the Prime Minister, she don't like the wife. Let us stop hiding behind these bullshit and come out and talk what it is. Because that is what I was told through a reputable source. That is her behavior. And people like me now hide them things there. Because that kind of behavior is tantamount to being a PNP. I have posted the question on Facebook yesterday. And I have asked what the Prime Minister have stolen. And that question was directed to the PNP. Big up in a positive Jamaica. And that question have garnered over 400 comments. And even though it has garnered 400 comments, there is not one that can categorically tell me what the Prime Minister of Jamaica have stolen. All people say is him not certified. If your statutory declaration can not get certified because a piece of paper missing. Piece of paper we need to submit is missing. That alone can make you not certified. It don't mean you're a thief, nothing. We must not hide. We must not hide behind party loyalty. When we have people in our party that is disloyal to our party, we must kick them out, get rid of them, and get rid of them fast. Them kind of behavior, a PNP behavior. And we can have people who is enemy and working behind our lines because them are going to leak information. Good evening to my beautiful mother-in-law. Good evening, mommy. Anita Elford, good evening. Miss Love, good evening. Alric, big up yourself. No, you know, we have whole heap of young blood in the party. And Rose have been a worker for the party and she have been there for many years. What kind of MP she can want to be now when she have 17-year-old and soon with her up? Where am I go? If you talk it out, Labourite or not, where she a go at 17-year-old if you go be MP? Somebody tell me. That is not the direction that Jamaica is moving in. She hold a position of power now. She needs to keep that and maintain that and do her job. That is why the people elected her. To do her job. And I was told that she don't live in Jamaica, and I was told that, you know, I'm not going to say the other thing, but, you know, I was told that she don't live in Jamaica. No, I know the Constitution says clearly that you must reside in your constituency. You know, or at least in the parish as a councillor. And the last time I check a councillor, I get somewhere close to 5 million or something like that. See? So, what we are PR for? What we are PR for? For go far and go live? And that we are PR for? When somebody that is in Jamaica that lives, that resides there, can do the work. Boy, may I tell my people? May I tell them me have enough of some of them wanna be Labourites. So them backbench Labourites, them people who call themselves Labourite, we get up and work against the party and work against the best interests of the party. See me? You can't buy me, you know. I mean, I sell out, you know. I mean, I sell my soul, you know. Enough things go on in my party when I go on, you know, and I never hear me come talk about it. I keep that to myself and I talk about the good that my party is doing. Because them are do good, them are do better than any other government before. $19 years. The PNP did. And then I build one hospital give away. And Jones come and build the children and adolescent hospital. See? So you were living in Hanover. Now if you left all the way from Hanover, go where Kingston, you can go right at Mobile now. You will live at Savlamar where you used to have to go to Kingston or Bustamante and look place to sleep and have to travel back and forth. You don't have to go so far now. You can go right at Mobile now. Andrew Holness did that. Exactly, my sister. Whenever I have time to go on, man. And stop hold up a thing. We need some fresh mind in that thing and we need some young blood in that thing for hold up a thing. So we can keep out the People's National Criminal Organization as long as we can. Because as long as we can keep them out, Jamaica will develop. You know, hear me I tell you no? When PNP come in a government, PNP look for most set of gluttonous, craven, licky people, them and then give them 2,500 to keep them sweet every week. You can collect that a parish council and then give you that. And when you see them and beg them, then give you $2,000, that then use keep the people them sweet. That 2,500 and that $2,000 that then give a hit for Billy Road. A hit for buy equipment, put it in a hospital. And because Andrew come and Andrew cut out the whole of that. And that Andrew do, Andrew cut it out. And say, we not go look work. Everybody turn upon him now. Say him a wicked. Because you then can go collect $2,500 down a parish council. And Rose get up a fight against full government. We're determined to build up Jamaica. Eh? We must not allow it. And the people that elected her, they must ask for her to be removed. And anybody that is managing her, anybody that is working in her capacity while she's in foreign or wherever she there, you don't need to tell her to resign. Make a by-election call. Pardon. And make we feel somebody that can live. Live in a constituency and live amongst the people them and live with the people them. You don't fight against the best interests of our government. And you don't do that, especially when I am blogging for my party, because I will eat for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. I don't care who you be. You remember a big old war over TikTok, a big Labourite war I started, you know? You remember I started? Because we are some wannabe Labourite. We call ourselves Labourite and everything then get up and talk about party this, party that, and them a try to make a party look bad and try to tear down a party. We don't see PNP do that. As much as I see PNP a ball today, them a ball, whoa, me hungry. Tomorrow morning I see PNP. I say, one Marky G. Me hungry but a one Marky G. Me a catch water in my collarbone, but a one Marky G. PNP now ease up off of their leader, they love him. So why Labour right now for do the same? Why Labour right now for do the same? Andrew Holness in the last 10 years built 75,000 houses at NHT for sell to Jamaican people. Michael Lee, we build NHT. PJ Patterson we reign for 14 years out of 19. Portia Simpson we do 6 years. None out of 3 of them combined no build 75,000 houses in Jamaica for people get to buy. You hear me I tell you no? Do no research. $11 different highway project. 11 different highway project. Andrew Holness one do. One time in do it. You go around Jamaica and look. PJ did 14 years as Prime Minister. 14 long years he did as Prime Minister and then give it over to Portia. The PNP do a combined 18 and a half. 19 years they did. And they only built one leg of the Highway 2000. Highway 2000 was Edward Siaga's conception, by the way, for anybody that don't know. He left that on the books and PJ did it. And name it Highway 2000. And build one leg of the highway. A highway does not consist of one leg. A highway transcends borders. It go through city, from city to city, or parish to parish, or county to county. PJ Patterson built one leg, a highway 2000. I said it was a highway. Andrew Holness have come now and found the money. Like our Portia did say, we found money. Andrew Holness fix up Jamaica economy and 11 different highway projects in take on one time. 30 years the people of St. Thomas voted PNP. The Goodyear factory sat there for 28 years, dormant. Andrew Holness developed in 3 years and give them an urban center over there. We look a girl picking them in a Jamaica. And I can tell you, I see this when I go to school, I countless of my schoolmate them breed, taxi man breed them. Big man breed them. Big man I come pick them up in their school uniform. And my government say, here what? 2010, we're going to set some money aside to buy some school bus for we pitney them. So we can start a school bus program in Jamaica. So we pitney them can safe and come out of their hands. A predatory taxi man. Andrew Holness called the election in 2011. Lost to Portia Simpson Miller. As soon as Portia Simpson Miller came to government, Portia Simpson Miller did two things then. She scrapped the FinZat report and buried it. And Portia Simpson Miller also scrapped the school bus program. You know why? Because our children's safety was not paramount to the PNP. You know what was paramount to the PNP? The taxi association that is run and operate by PNP surrogates. The leadership at the top of the taxis association and many taxi men in Jamaica today are PNP. So our children's safety did not matter to the PNP. What mattered to them was them getting votes from the taxi men. So the taxi men would go on to molest our children. And see today, we finally buy the bus them. And when we buy the bus them, they say bus them all. I have seen them myself. A Chris bus them. I see them then Chris. See? And then say they bus them all. Why? Because they are against Jamaica children them having their own school bus. Because I can't say nothing else. What else I can say? Because you as an adult in a leadership and you know the government I say alright, cool, we'll get the people them their own dedicated school bus. So we can one, stop them from in a taxi we a race. Two, stop taxi men from molesting them and probably getting them pregnant at a young age and then jump out of school. The children are our future and the PNP is vehemently, adamantly against us having school bus. So much so them I say the bus they all. Now, I want to tell me, when you are running a pilot program, who goes out there and buy a brand new bus to run a pilot program? Nobody. So it was right that the government bought all buses to start the program with. Because you have to go train driver to drive them, then probably go crash and creep them up a little bit. Some of them are going to meet in an accident. You're running a pilot program to see how best them are going to transition and how best them are going to operate on the roads in Jamaica. That is why you buy all buses. When you roll out, you know, you see how them are operate, you buy the brand new one them now. And the driver then done train already for drive a big bus. That is common sense. Eh? Yeah, but PNP get up at that about the school bus there, all and then this and then that. For 19 years. They sat down and then do a goddamn thing for nobody. Whether you're elderly, middle age, teenager, or baby, they don't do nothing for we. And that is the God Almighty truth. That is the goddamn truth. God bless you too, look people with the ancestry piece of land. Go and go take you and go capture it and go live upon it. And that's why some people are whole loyalty to PNP, but they don't realize. They don't realize that if you live on the land 20, 30, 40 years and the government want it, then you can come dig you off it because you don't have no paper for you never buy. So when we see some people hold up some blind loyalty to the PNP, and we see some people we call themselves Labourites hold up some blind loyalty to the PNP because they serve the PNP's best interest. Because the PNP have been harping and hoping to get on a scandal. Something that they can hold on to try to tear down with government. You know, see what they try to do with the Integrity Commission? We look into this. Bruce Golding came to government. And when Bruce Golding came to government, Jamaica was so corrupt. Where police officers was taking money to be hitmen and hit women. See? Police officers was taking money to come and murder you because they were so poor and destitute. And Bruce Golding said, listen, we have to clean up Jamaica. We are going to bring in Indicom and several other agencies. You know, the police would have gotten some internal agencies to investigate police shootings, while Indicom became an independent investigative body that investigate the police. Bruce Golding also conceptualized the Integrity Commission. See? Signed it into law, and we lost government and the PNP came. And the PNP came and tweak what they wanted to tweak under the leadership of old Bucky Swamps. You want to see that? You want to see him? I'm big and sour. And if you want when I big black rhino jump them, him see him on me attack. He came and tweak when he want to tweak. Right? And they never get to pass it into law. Meaning they never voted through in the House until Andrew Holness came in 2016. Andrew Holness is the one who voted in the Integrity Commission into law. So if Andrew Holness was so inherently corrupt and did not want to have oversight and all of these things, why would Andrew Holness vote in the Integrity Commission into law? And he is the one who also chose the head along with the opposition leader at the time, Peter Phillips. See? So when Andrew Holness come and into Integrity Commission and he start set up all kind of bodies, and you know, how is it that we can now say Andrew Holness is corrupt when Andrew Holness is the one who is driving the changes in Jamaica? We had an issue with corruption in the judiciary as well. You will literally be charged with murder, and your lawyer can go in a judge chambers and tell the judge, say, Judge, may I give you 500,000 and you dash out the case. That was happening in Jamaica. Andrew Holness is the one who came with his government and fixed that. Yes, he did. And part of the fix was to pay the judges and the public sector more money. So them getting paid a lot more money, meaning you get paid enough money now, you don't have no reason for you to take no money from nobody if you do nothing. So do your job. That is the reason why Andrew Holness put up public sector wages. See? But everybody's stuck up on them get 300%. They are the leaders of the country. Nobody not supposed to get more pay than them. And them are lead the country. Nobody not supposed to get more pay than them. And them are lead the country. Everybody can't get 300% increase in Jamaica. It just can't happen. I know in a world where you go, you're not going to find that. But yeah, some people, they're hell-bent. They're hell-bent. I tell you, so, oh, yeah, Bo and Babylon. And some couldn't move. Move now. Jamaica food expensive. And the road them bad. And nothing no change from Andrew Holness coming at power. What not do a Jamaica? No move now. Move and go somewhere else. You no move. Because as far as I am concerned, you know, I'm not better glad to me have all my wife, no? Because no found with any problem. See it? Because I just got to tell you, say no found no man when no gone. Is more girl for the rest of way, you know? But, you know, I come off of the road now. Anyway, paper. Serious business. If you don't like how we are on the country, you know, go on. There is more than 5 flights a day leaving from both Sangster and Manly International Airport. More than 5 flights a day. And them I go all about anywhere in the world. You want to go there and can't carry you. I don't just Miami. I believe, you know, and, you know, some people might think, you know, this is a joke, but I believe that the Prime Minister should task me with the Jamaican version of ICE. You know, we can call it Jam ICE, and I will head it, and I will hunt these people down, and we'll deport them to somewhere. We don't know. If we find them, and they have the passport, we discharge the passport. That means they're not a passport, we don't know their nationality, and we can deport them at even Africa. See, we need to hunt these people down and get rid of them because they are detrimental to the growth of the nation. They are detrimental to the growth of Jamaica. What do you hear me tell you? When you look at the stark contrast, for example, we use Westmoreland, where me come from. And many of you would have heard me say this on plenty of occasions. The PNP won all of Westmoreland in 1955. And they ruled from 1955 to 1983. That is 28 years. See? And vetted power they had in Westmoreland. In 1983, Edward Seaga called a snap election and the PNP said they were not contesting the election. So Jamaica Labour Party won the election by default. We ruled from 1983 in Westmoreland to 1989. That is 6 years. So PNP ruled for 28 years. We ruled for 6 years. Then win again in Westmoreland in 1989. And they ruled from 89 to 2020. That is 31 years. See? So when you combine 28 and 31, that is 59 years combined the PNP rule Westmoreland for. George Wright won 2020 in court. Couldn't do much till about 2023. 2023 did what he could. 2025, the PNP won back the election. So when DUJON'S celebrate next September 3rd, 1 year anniversary, that will be a combined 60 years of the People's National Criminal Organization. I want to show me somebody who born and grow in Westmoreland. I want to show me one piece of infrastructure that was built by the PNP in that 60 years that they have been in Westmoreland. No show me. DUJON'S in a farm pen right now. I fix the road in a farm pen. That road that I lobbied for, I beg for that road to fix personally. See, in a farm pen. That is George Wright work. Right? That's a George Wright work where DUJON'S I don't know. Somebody point and show me in the 60 years there that the PNP have been in Westmoreland. Show me one thing. Show me one thing that the PNP made in Westmoreland in 60 years. We see all of them down there were in a campaign and Mark Golin down there. And Mark Golin jink and junk and in the past stage and he rock two side. And he don't know a goddamn thing what he must say. And he come on with stage and down at Westmoreland. And he tell the people them so how him a go free up weed. And people can drive AR wagon and all kind of sitting. And me go in the comment section and I say, no run with a big sour hog there off a stage. And then diss me in the comment section and tell me say, me go suck up my man and this and that. See, Mark Golden win Westmoreland there. Mark Golden win Westmoreland, you know. When last you see? When last he make a pass through in a place, Westmoreland, as opposition leader, me I make $27.5 million a year. Me I go on $2.5 million to fix the stretch of road out of hit. Eh? When last you see? You know, come back down there from the win. And Westmoreland people just big and sour and dunce too. And an ambition. They're not even pre there something there. 60 years a PNP we not nothing for show for. Not a goddamn thing, not even a piece of road we not have to show for it. Because if you even go down if you go a Ferris to Hado, a JLP build the road there under Bruce Golding. When the Sweet River Bridge dropped in the river, a Andrew Holness build back a Sweet River Bridge. And doing Vaz did it every day going like a him. Andrew Holness build back a Sweet River Bridge. When he dropped down in the water, we did a few drive ground. 1,000 miles to reach back round. So if we go a town, if we go a town, we have to drive through round Petersfield, we can come through Tarrington and go through Bush and, you know, come back a Ferris. Show me one God Almighty thing. Show me a sports center. Show me something with the PNP building in Westmoreland. Eh? None of them can show me. So we sit down there, we have blind loyalty to the PNP for no God Almighty reason at all. No reason at all. We have sit down and have blind loyalty to them. And when they win power, they neglect we. They don't remember about we. And we still have sufferation. And they have power. And they say we have feed them people them. Eh? These are the reason why me can back people like Rose Hamilton. Who see all of them things that happen. They see it happen. I know say PNP no mean Jamaica no good. Because they had unvetted power for years. And then neglect your people and take it for granted. So how you rose? You rose. You tough foot rose. Sit down. Whatever you and the MP have, you know, go hash out him man, or you go a party man, and go tell the party say, boy, this and that happen, I don't need to sort out it. You sit down and you send voice message and you carry on and you this and you that, and it is a prominent JLP blogger me here say, leaky voice note. PNP would have done everything in their power to keep that secret. They not sell out each other. When you hear me, I tell you, PNP not sell out each other and PNP not do them something there. Because you could have never come to me and tell me, say, yo, me have a voice note message like that and rate it and me play that on my platform. It not happen. Because anything as far as I am concerned that I gonna make my prime minister. You know, look how Andrew Holness work hard, brother. Sometimes I wonder if a man sleep in there everywhere. If you sit down in your community in Westmoreland and you're not going nowhere. Westmoreland has been controlled by the PNP since 1985. They have won the municipal corporation. The municipal corporation is what? Look after the locality. Westmoreland Municipal Corporation have been PNP for the last 40 years. You know, change to Labour, right? None at all. They are the ones who to look after your light, your water. For 40 years, the PNP have held the mayorship in Westmoreland. The local authority is more powerful than the member of parliament. George Wright alone couldn't fight them. So then do them best for sabotage him. So if you don't have good road in your communities, the PNP not give you a good road. Because while they have had the municipal corporation for 40 years, 19 out of the 40 years then, the PNP run government, so they had both the municipality and they had central government. So why they never fix up the whole of Westmoreland? We have feed them people. If you're not going to Hanover, go look. Go in Hanover, go look. Hanover fear when cow shit and it splash pan the ground and splash out. That's how Hanover look. And people, them report my life, people. Anytime I see me sit down in that sack, they start preaching, They start checking my life. So Labourite, you me tell you now. You me tell you now. Because I not go for other people live, unless them are live. Over Angeli and Stevens. I'm gonna go over Gabriel, I'm gonna go over none of them platform. If me a pass, me will listen 1 minute on the For You page and me gone. Me no click and me no go on in something. But me realize say they always a come on me something and I try to take me down. So here me I tell you no Labourite. I want to not do this in the numbers. Anytime I see them on live, I go over there too and try to take them back down. Since then one if we play tit for tat, that we are gonna start for war against them now. Cause for them people them are doing it, For them people them are do it. See? So Sirika say me a freeze and tell me if me still a freeze, my people. Tell me if me still a freeze. Okay, James say no. Victor say we good. Alright, good. So it is them that is coming over here for try to take down my platform. So we have to go start do it back to them too. See, it's plain and simple as that. Right? So anytime they hear me talk, they don't like it truth, my people. I mean, me not speak nothing but facts and truth. And a lot of them are thief and they unscrupulous. And they don't want me to air out their dirty laundry. So they don't like it. So anytime they hear me talk, it's a big problem to them. I don't know me already, me not like thief. I mean, I like unscrupulous and dishonest people. Me don't like that. See? So I'm telling you something, my people. When we hear persons like Rose Hamilton, see? When we hear people like them and the behavior that they carry on with, we must seek to remove them from out of our midst. We must reward loyalty, right? And if persons, are so junk and power, where they think that they can reside outside of the country and try to lead the country. And that is what Mark Golding was talking about, Mark Golding wanted to have persons living outside of Jamaica, leading Jamaica. Now you tell me, how you can live outside of Jamaica and then, cater to the best interests of Jamaica. It just not make no sense. See, if that are the case, then we can vote in Andrew Holness and he go live at Canada or England or one of them country, then when I Commonwealth country, and just call and run Jamaica upon phone then, if that are the case. Because that is what Mark Golding was talking about. Because Mark Golding is a big sour idiot and he don't have no sense what I say. Right? So because of that now, you have people like them. Because we have long known, we have long known that there's a faction at the JLP that don't like Andrew Holness. Then saying tight. And you know, free up no money in a party. I went and they want money if you go buy out voter election. Andrew Holness say, I know that we are deal with. A policy we are use and win the people them vote. We not buy no vote. See? So our last election gone, enough of them did want Andrew to give them $1 million gazillion to go buy a vote. And the Prime Minister said, no, we have policy. We're going to win upon that. And so come we lose so much seat and enough of them becks. Enough of them in our party becks so we lose so much seat because they want it to win and win forever. That is not the politics that Andrew Holness is pursuing in Jamaica. We want free and fair and honest elections. See PNP spend how much $1 billion I buy vote and then still no win. Why? Because our prime minister have enough character. He have enough charisma. And he have enough policy. We could have crossed the line if I even by smallest margin. And the prime minister believe in a Jamaica because he is a Jamaican. Up till this day, none of we don't know where Mark Golding live. And we don't know where he own in a Jamaica. Andrew Holness Billy mansion on the hill. All of we can drive, go there and go a gate, go look. Which part Mark Golding live? Eh? Where Mark Golding live? Somebody tell me. No. No. We want to lead a Mark Golding live. Because he no fixed address in Jamaica. But you know run behind him. You know vote him in. Vote him in making thief when you see and when you not see. And then left on to suffer again. Because that PNP good for. And this time we shall never recover. Haiti 10.0. And that happened to Jamaica. You know remember somebody did tell you no? I tell you, of course, they look dirty and scrupulous. Dirty Labourite, I will call himself dirty. We then call himself Labourite. You know, a junk or someone to no move in front of me and go, you know. You see me? We did have one over TikTok where every minute he come and talk about Labourite now this and Labourite now that, and if we talk about this and if we talk, you know, see PNP I do that. Eh? That's why I left for over TikTok too, you know. That's why I left for over there to come. I can't bother with them wanna be Labourite there. Everything them talk about party, this and party. Prime Minister wants somebody. And if you are elected to lead your constituency, you're supposed to do it to the best of your ability. Father steady, big up yourself, you know, bro. You're supposed to lead with example and lead to the best of your ability. In other news, my people, I don't know if you remember, but I got jog on the memory now. If you remember, probably about 2 years ago, the Prime Minister went on a jog and the Prime Minister had on a shorts and then start calling him Big Body Andrew. Remember? If you remember, tell me if you remember. See? Anyway, Fran in time there. Nikisha run go do him body. And in waistline and in titty them my paper. Because she determined say she want to walk off of my soulness, man. I saw they tell me my people. Remember say me not dabble in a mix up. Me's a political analyst, my people. Remember say me not dabble in a mix up. So they tell me that's what I heard. And brothers say what they tell me. See? So Friday in time there. She run go do her body, my paper. 2 big old giant titty. And if you don't notice, every day when she come in her house, every Tuesday, you know, titty they half out the door, you know, and she look right on the Prime Minister. And I poke up her lip them, you know. Nikisha, who Prime Minister don't want you. So if everybody else we are blog on it, I say me never touch it, but we could beer. We say we never touch it, but we can't beer. Who Prime Minister don't want you. Who Prime Minister is a man of class, very much like myself here, Nikisha. You know, even though back in the day, if she did give me more than take it. But me no want it, because I'm a man of class with people. Anyway, Our Prime Minister don't want the Keisha. So, see if I can stay over at PNP, hold up a man over there. See? Me say Raymond Price singer. I don't know if I want, you know, but me here say he be singer. So see if I can find myself a gentle something over there. I don't know if it is a Murfish or Mur something, but me here say he's a singer. So no stay over there so with that. We don't want to saltness over a Labour Party. We are trying to build up with nation and build it to the best ability. We can't bother with nobody and them fakeness and them falseness if we can't tear it down. Saying so take your eye off a lady, man. The lady say at evening time when she left Speaker House, she go home and make the Prime Minister dinner and they have a normal regular family. Try to, when they come to media and I tell the people them say, you're a singer. Actually, our Prime Minister here say you're a singer. Our Prime Minister now listen to that. Our Prime Minister having a lovely wife, our First Lady, our Prime Minister now stray from this. So we are asking Nikisha, if you put on your clothes, just appropriate and cease and desist. See? From looking with Prime Minister. See? Because even one day when we see with Prime Minister can't want to look her gift go and give her, you know. You don't see that clip there? Prime Minister can't want to look her gift and touch her. And you could have seen joy. She had an orgasm right there when the Prime Minister touched her. I see it. I say, Lord God. Anyway, people, you know, back to the topic at hand. Because they don't want to touch on that little bit. We as Labourites and as Labourites have a duty. To protect our nation first. The Labour Party have built this nation. The only part of this nation that the Labour Party have not built is the most corrupt part. See? The most corrupt part of our nation is the judiciary and used to be the police. The police are clean up now. PNP built that. That is their baby. And no one that was so inherently corrupt. But every other institution in Jamaica, it is the JLP that built it. See? Fun fact. The PNP have never built a hospital in the entire Jamaica. And by the way, guys, the phone lines will long for getting some call. The phone lines are open. Moderator, see if I can put in. Big up yourself, lifestyle. See if I can put in the number in the chat. And we'll see if nobody want to call in. You know, and talk about this whole Rosalie Hamilton thing. And if you don't want to talk a little bit about the Nikisha thing, we don't mind either. You know, but the Jamaica Labour Party have built this nation, my people. Every part of it. And we have a duty to it as Labourites and as Jamaicans. You know, to make certain that Jamaica sees the best of its abilities. You know, we have young children growing up. You know, we have a little teenager them. We have a duty. And we are duty bound in our nation to make certain that it goes to where it needs to go. You know, and I can't fathom how anybody can see the PNP over the years destroy our nation. Because that is what they did. They destroyed it. And they have never done anything to restore it. You know, I believe, you know, that us Jamaicans have a case against the PNP for neglect and financial abuse. I believe we have a case against them in the International Court of Justice, against the PNP. I believe so. You know, someone will probably think different, but I believe that we have a case against them. May I look for some information, my people. So don't bear with me. So it turned out today that Mark Golden did not donate. It turned out today that Mark Golden did not donate 80% of his salary. Me sorry for you know, if that the man ever become Prime Minister, you know. Me never see a man lie and wicked so yet. Eh? Me sorry for you if he ever become Prime Minister. So it turned out that Mark Golding did not donate 80% of his salary like he said that he would. He did not do it. He instead donated only 20%. Only 20%. So we end up finding him out today, my people. And we find him out because he come out of him own amount because he get tied up. And he don't know what to do. I never say a man wicked and liar. Every liar, me tell you no, is a thief. I mean I like thief. Me despise thief. You know hear me I tell you no? So, you don't know what gonna happen when that the liar they turn prime minister. I know when he not gonna turn prime minister, but if he did fi, we use the term there. See? I look for one piece of information for you. No more than likely me did delete it still. Can't find it. I know it was a lie, but I don't know why those journalists refuse to question him. So Mark Golding only go on media that is friendly to the PNP. If you don't notice, he only go on TVJ and RJR. So them not go pressure him. You know, a radio station like NNN now, he run far from that because them no one they have him for breakfast. So he can't afford that. But every liar is a thief, my people. We don't mess with people like that, and people like that should not be in position of power. Because them are gonna tell we lie. Our country are gonna end up and suffer again. We must never allow the PNP to come back to government in Jamaica until they reform and change them dirty way them. When can. CVM is friendly to them, CVM TV is friendly to the PNP. They are hostile to the JLP. I don't know for whichever reason, because Andrew Holness have steadily grown this country over the years. And it is clear for everybody to see that it is happening, except the PNP. The PNP alone can't bear. Them alone can't bear. So, me are going to 50 away 200 out of 250 achievements. Tonight, me are going to 50. I want to count them. See? Are you ready? Tell me when time I'm ready. And these are 50 of our best achievements out of 250. So me are going to 50 out of 250 tonight. So tell me when time I'm ready. You look for Mark Golding now. When Mark Golding go sit down with somebody like Angeli and Shevens. What is that? Bucky Master, me know so no watch me because me here. Come for my program. Come with me and you have a conversation. All Bucky Swamps. See? Over here, so if you come with me ask us a real question. Right? Alright. So Jem ready. So up till this budget, there were no new taxes, my people. Up till this budget. For 10 years, there were no new taxes in Jamaica. Under this government, Jamaica have seen the lowest unemployment rate ever in the history. The only time Jamaica has had such a low employment rate is when it was slavery. We have never seen it before, ever. Andrew Holness managed to achieve that. See? Economic growth, we managed to see real GDP growth in Jamaica for the first time in almost 30 years under this government. See? We saw a healthy NIR and it is still growing. We are almost at 7 billion United States dollars just set aside in reserves. This government managed to achieve that. See? How much me gone already? Let me see if you not listen. How much me call out already? Out of 50. 4 me there. So me see James say me fi start by saying 1. So me there 4. Alright, 5. advanced skill training and job placement programs. See, so we know say we are send the picking of them and big people to old people to we are send them a heart to get a skill now. And we have programs in schools as well, like the LIFT program and other programs as well. That is a great achievement by this government. Housing solutions in abundance. And we talk about that. We made 75,000. We really need 150,000. If we have 150,000 new homes, that will cause the market to trend down. So houses in Jamaica will get cheaper. The reason why houses in Jamaica is so expensive, I know PNP can't comprehend because they're not really pre something. The reason why houses in Jamaica are so expensive is because there are less of them. See, there are less houses in Jamaica. So you see a man build a nice concrete house in a community, and then most of the house them a board house or something in a Westmoreland. So, them they don't really count as house, right? So if we can build proper homes, proper concrete dwelling and have them in abundance, that will bring the prices of homes down. See? So this government have managed to build 75,000 homes over the last couple of years, right? I'm telling you already, say PJ, Portia, Manly, none of that three of them now come close to 75,000 house. In a 9 year under Manly, 14 under PJ, and 6 under Portia. None of them no come close to building 75,000 homes. Right? 6, free housing for the needy. And we know Andrew wants to give a free social housing to persons who need it. Our most poor and desolate and destitute persons are get free house. 7, free health care. See? 8, improvement in road infrastructure. We talk about the highways that are being built in St. Thomas going into Portland, in Portland going into St. Mary, in St. Mary going into, St. Anne's going into Chilani going into St. James coming over into Hanover now because they are building the Montego Bay bypass and that will go over into Hanover eventually. And the road will join from Hanover into Westmoreland, going back to Black River, to, all of those places. So we are going to see that build out in the next 5 years. See? Raymond say, you are so uneducated. Yes, Raymond. What with the 8? All right, 9, expansion of the PAD program. This government have started to tweak PAD and make it better. See? And faster. So some persons would have applied for PAD and 10 years later they still not get money yet. This government is tweaking that and has tweaked it. And improve it and is paying money, more money. So before, when you depend on part, then give a little money, so yeah, you can't eat. Now, you get help with schooling, school bags, school shoes. If you're pitney them do 5, 3, 2 subject, the government pay for them if you depend on part. See? And you're still entitled to a social housing. You're still entitled to all of the benefits in Jamaica. You still can go out and get the stipend when you left school. So you're still entitled to all of that. 10, investment opportunities. Jamaica is one of the best places to invest. Now, why? If you start a small business in Jamaica and you register that business, you do not pay any taxes first until you earn 10 million. The government have moved that now to 15 million. So when you open a small business, you don't start paying business rate taxes until you earn $15 million. See? So Jamaica is one of the best places to come and invest now. And if you live a foreign and you want a little money and you want to come home and start one little business, the government is allowing you that room so you can buy stock and build up a thing and make little profit, and you don't pay the government nothing until after you earn $15 million. Right? Where was I? Increase in minimum wage by over 100%. Right? So, and we know now that this government have moved the minimum wage 6 times in the last 10 years. The PNP didn't even move it 1 time in their 19 years that they did stretch. See? 12, pressure on criminal with crime reduction strategies. And we see last year we achieved the lowest crime rate in 30 years, 31 years, 35 years even. See, we came in under 700 murders for the first time in 35 years in Jamaica. You know, this government managed to do that, right? And the PNP say another government a police. So why when them did in a government, police could achieve that if another government and a police? Somebody tell me. Eh? Why they couldn't do it? Since another government and a police, when they were in government for how long, when they did have freedom minister, but why? Father God help we God, we are got dead. And they end up and rob him too. You remember? Why the police they never clean up Jamaica that time there? Where was I? 13 reduction in GCT. This government reduced GCT over the last 10 years. You know, they are going to put back something on it now because we need the funding, right? Increase in tax break threshold, right? So this government had an idea to give the Jamaican people a certain amount of money before they pay tax. So, for example, if you earn under $1.5 million at the time, you know, the government would not charge you any PAYE taxes, right? So you'd still contribute to NHT and you still contribute to the education tax and, you know, but you would not pay any PAYE taxes if you earn under 1.5 million. Under the PNP, when you earn 582,000, tax would have kill you under the last PNP government. Just 582,000 for a year, and government gone with their money, the PNP government gone with the whole light in a tax. When this government came up with the threshold and they said, listen, we're going to tell the people, them say, listen, if you earn 1.5 million for the year, if you go over that, you pay tax. And if you stay 1.5 and under, we take you out of PAYE completely. Peter Phillips and the PNP say, it can't happen. Impossible, it can't happen. This government made it possible. And it is now at 1.9 million, I believe, or 1.8 million. Somebody can correct me. So
that comes to 18.
So what happened now is every year they move the threshold by 100,000. See? So if you earn up to 1.8 million now, you do not pay any PAYE in Jamaica. This government did it. See? Highest increase in public sector workers. And would have talked about that before. You know, where we had an extra 1,000 persons recruited to the healthcare to be healthcare workers in Jamaica. I got number in its entirety. I got the entire number somewhere else. So when I find it, I can go into the exact figures. And I can tell you where those persons work in the health field. Right? Reduction in student loan interest rate and requirements. Right? And that is 16. 17, reduction in NHT interest rates. And we know now, say, you can get a 0% mortgage. 60% of mortgages in Jamaica have a 0% interest rate mortgage. See? In Jamaica. And today in Jamaica, you can work at Mr. Chin as a bagpacker. And if you earn just 17,000 for a week, you can now get a mortgage at NHT under this government. PNP, who God sent to save the world, according to PNP supporters. And they love the poor so much that Michael Manley was willing to die as Fidel Castro's only begotten son. Them never managed to give away 0% mortgage though, but they did love the poor. They love the bagpacker them and they love the people them who sell on the market, but they never managed to go on a 0% mortgage so you can go take out a house and have to worry and you can get a house. They never managed to do that though, but they did love poor so much. Eh? One of big and force one conk one on in the head tap on a move right in front of me. Where were we? 18 most new fire stations in history. The Jamaica Labour Party build them. See, 19 most upgrades of police station in history. And we upgraded 158 police stations and we're building 11 brand new ones. See? So this government is doing that. Froome get one, local London get one, and we are build one big one down a land dial in a Westmoreland. And when them they're done, we are going to fix up a one in a Savlamar too. See? Where was I? Biggest salary increase in public sector at any time in the history for all categories. Judge, lawyer, doctor, nurse, teacher, specialist nurse, specialist doctor, public sector wages, workers, councillors, MPs. The government spend our money and give everybody a good pay rise and lift up whole heap of people from out of poverty and put them in the middle classes. For any country to function and grow, the middle class must be functionable because it is the middle classes that drive growth. See? And people that live and work and belong to the middle classes, and them fuel the country's growth. Yes. So when you go around and shop and you buy one Pepsi, you drink and belch burp, and you feel like you pay like a GCT pan, you feel no, I people in the middle class, of them I heard the money, of them have the money, of them I create jobs, of them build a thing. See? For you, if you help build a thing too, you need to climb your way out and get where you live in. Through your band, then means you have to dead there. See? And through your band poor, then means you have to dead poor. See? And through some situation happen, no means you have to stay the way for the rest of your life. You have to get up and make. Alright, we'll come back. Me did gone again, my people. We'll come back now. You not hear me? They don't want the people them here. They don't want the people them hear good things that the government do. But that can't stop we. That was 20. 21 most upgrades of clinics and hospital in modern history. This government did it under Andrew Holness. See? And we see the upgrade of Cornwall Regional Hospital. We see the upgrade of the St. Anne's Hospital, the Chilani Hospital. We see the upgrade of multiple hospitals across the island. We see the upgrade of UE, Spanish Town. Portmore is getting a new hospital. Them are going to build over KPH. Savlamar are going to build over. Everything I get done under this government. See? And now we build all of the hospital and now we come and fix them now. Because PNP bigger and careless and workless and ambitious. See? 22. First time councillors receiving allocation to help with division welfare. So under the PNP, councillor never used to get nothing. They at the mercy of the mayor. They must feel lick out the mayor butt crack to get something. Under this government, under Desmond McKenzie, a councillor get a monthly 400,000 for help in their constituency. For do what they can do for people them. And then have to wait for me at the land, see, when I do nothing and I help Miss Chang to Westmoreland. See? Where were we? Most first time council receiving allocation to help with divisional welfare. Issues such as back to school, farmer cards, and office assistant, stationery, etc. etc. See? 23. Largest and most modern fleet of police vehicle in the history of Jamaica. We got 1,800 new police vehicle. Me driving one of them one day. One man lick off my mirror and I want to put on the back. And me and him in the station. And me driving one of them go back on the scene. Chris, you see a kick. Plastic still there on seat. It smell brand new. See? Yeah. Most modern and world-class technology and training to the security forces. See, so most modern world-class technology and training to security forces, and we know that have improved the police significantly. You know, police then can track you and trace you and find you anywhere now in Jamaica. So, you know, criminals beware because police then can find you anywhere on the car. Some love pick up badness and can't put on phone as on touchy. They know one of there. See? Anyway, most money in the history per student allocation to all government funded school. This government do that. So you see Damon Crawford sometime in go there and he say this money no enough and in this and in that and in rate. And this is why I can't rate Damon Crawford. Me know he have to do a job, but you know, too lie. Most water project implemented in the history of Jamaica under this government, and projects still are going now. See? Most medicines and illness covered by the government in history. Right? This government did that. So if you ever been to the hospital and you know you needed to do a surgery and you're fret now, say, what me lad, where me I get the money from? Because that we have to do under PNP government, you know. You know, we still happen some places in Jamaica, me not tell no lie. It still happen. But you know, you can now go to the hospital and if you don't have the money, then still have to look for you and do your surgery and do everything. And then can get back the money from the government or whatever. See? Where was I? Most medicine. Okay, me did that 27. 28. Removal of cost sharing in schools. This government did that. See, removal of user fee at public hospitals. And Bruce Golding did do that and Portia then put it back on when they come back. Now we take it back off again. See? Biggest minimum wage increase in modern history. Two biggest increases in the history of teacher and police and nurses. I believe they got 100%, 150, and 200% respectively in increases. See? The most income from export in modern history this government have done, and that is 32. 33 heart-free up to heart-free up and even has a program that pays you a stipend while training. So heart is free and they also give you money if you go a heart, you know. So if you sit down on the corner, you want liquor, juvenile on the corner when you do not with your life. Heart is free and can go sign up and get a skill, electrician, mechanic, barbering, plumbing, tiling, blacklaying, you know, all kind of things they're hard for you do. Go, I joke, no go, no did it. But you know, you can do anything pretty much and get a skill, my people. Biggest expansion in electricity provisions in modern history, and the government have started to move to renewable energy. We not just rely alone solely upon the JPS grid. The government do all that they can, although it is still controlled by JPS. If you look, when me a drive go and see windmill them somewhere in Manchester up the side there, where you see some heap of windmill and something. Government are invest in a renewable energy. If you come a Ferris, a Savlamar, you see one solar farm right at DNG, and you see solar farm pop up everywhere over the island. Government that invest in a renewable energy, my people. 35. $11 billion unpaid street light bill left by the PNP paid off in full. This government pay the $11 million that the PNP did owe JPS. So you see why they them about, you see how they hypocritical. Why they them about, oh, government lend JPS 150 million for this and blah 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 blah. Them did owe JPS $11 billion and couldn't pay. We pay off since we come in a government. So just imagine they did owe JPS $11 billion and JP Storm come and tear it down and JPS did need to build back a grid. Where would I get the money from? And JPS not have it. What happened? Jamaica would have still in a darkness still now. PNP na no ambition, they workless. You know what I'm telling you? Expansion of the island's international airports. Now, if you go a Songster, you realize the airfield, the runway is much, much longer now. You know, we have expanded it, and we are going to expand the airport itself. As a matter of fact, we are going to build over the airport because that airport is probably 60 odd, 70 odd year old. See? Pardon. Persons currently without a pension. So, who reached 75 already, and she have to sit down with them with her hand in her jaw because she don't know where she have find the first $1,000 this morning. Pardon, if you go buy one Alaska mackerel and look at rice. Under this government, you can now go and and get your pension, even if you never worked before a day in your life. Me still have me a freeze. Because PNP like when I give you the information and they don't want me tell people them what happening in Jamaica. They don't like it. He burn them. He burn them. Alright, so for persons who did not hear, this government has rolled out a pension program in Jamaica where if you are elderly, if you are 70 years, 75 years and over, you can now get a pension. You can collect a monthly pension from this government. Even if you have never worked a day in life, you can collect a pension. So elderly people who don't work and have no money and if you wait for people and take abuse, this government is giving them a money so they can live. See? Concrete, not board, homes for the indigent or the indigent. See? So Desmond Mackenzie have a program running called Homes for the Indigent. They might build a proper home. A proper home. See? Not a board house like where they used to give you food for the poor and then give you one board house and you barely have a little kitchen in a hit and you have to dig pit toilet. This government is building a proper home with your bathroom and your kitchen and your living space. See? This program though is separate from the Prime Minister's social housing program. So the Prime Minister's social housing program is you have your land, or you find your land, or you have permission to build upon the land there, and then build the house and give you the documentation for the house. A fair hit you own it. Under this program, the home is built on government land, and you are given the home till you die. And once you die, the house go back to the government. See? So a 3 separate program we have. Desmond Mackenzie run this one. Right? Tourism worker pension plan. 19 years the PNP run Jamaica for. And then Pam, big up yourself for the super thanks there. 19 years the PNP run government for, and they never sort out a pension plan for hotel workers. So hotel workers can be secure after they give whole of their life to the hotel industry. A lot of them end up going home with nothing. See, this government is making sure that they have a pension today, right? Dedicated housing for tourism worker. This government is making sure that they are giving homes to tourism workers. So all of them big hotel that we are coming in and spend billions of dollars build hotel, they have to build house now for people that will work there. See? They have to build house for people that will work there so they can stay and live. Right? This government is making sure of that. New Morant Bay Town Center being built. We know say build now and open for the most part. You know, we had a little hiccup the other day, but you know, it is working out. The most massive major road expansion and new road program in history of Jamaica. First in history, any government of Jamaica provided national assistance for laid off workers. I remember that in the pandemic where, you know, persons was laid off from work and the government still pay them. Nobody never go without. See? England, they go down near me supper. I don't get $1 from the government in a pandemic. See? I have to work, I go to work every day, see me. Where was I? All right, tourism workers training and certification program. That was 44. 45, significant expansion of child care and family protection agency staff completion. So them train them and amass a certain amount of workers to deal with child protection in Jamaica. So again, it is this government that is taking these things seriously. See? Comprehensive irrigation water scheme being implemented for the breadbasket belt. And we know say those irrigation system have been completed now. They were meant to be done from Norman Manley time. Andrew Holness can do it. See? And now we have now we have cold storage added to that as well. So we can, store our goods and then last longer. And we can have place so they can go up on the market and we don't have to import a lot of stuff now. See? So that is the eventual aim. So we don't have to import too much. We have storage we keep for we so we can keep it cool and then distribute it where we go. Right? Where was I? Largest fleet of garbage trucks in the modern history. And you hear me talk about garbage truck before. So this government have bought the largest fleet of garbage trucks in the history of Jamaica. Still not enough. We still need more. More and more people own homes. More and more people live in a community. People expand. Take, for example, the town of Savlamar that need expanding. It is getting cramped in Savlamar. You can't even find place to park for one plaza again in a Savlamar. So, we need to address all of these things. But it is the municipal corporation that is responsible for this. And as you guys know, the municipal corporation is run and operated by the People's National Criminal Organization for the last 40 years. So that is why the town of Savlamar have not grown, because the PNP are out of idea. The deputy mayor, I was told, can't even read, but I say go. 48, no more indignity of sleeping on floors and overnight to apply for a student loan. Right? So back in the day when you apply for student loan, you have to go out town early, sleep on the roadside if you join the line early if you go get through. You don't have to do that now, and you don't need no guarantor now. You as a normal person can go take out your loan and you will get it. So you can go to school. This government did that. And by the way, student loan was Edward Siaga idea. He's the one who brought it in. So same poor Jamaicans that Michael Manley gave free education. Them never did go to school. But we couldn't sustain free education. It's just not possible at the time under the economic circumstances. So Edward Siaga is the one who brought in student loans to help the poorest Jamaican students to go to school and just borrow the money, and we take time take it back from them as they work. See? Most upgrades of infirmary and places of safety in modern history. So this government have embarked on a program where they have gone out of their way to build, well, not really out of their way, my government, to build up all kind of infirmary. They built one in Savlamar, or they allocated the fund to build one in Savlamar. And the PNP build one. They gave the contract to their brethren, and Storm come and tear down kind of build good, build to his specifications that it was meant to be built. So Desmond Mackenzie have now taken over personal responsibility of the rebuilding. Waste our money, $35 million gone down the drain, because PNP, as per usual, no ambition. And by the way, that infirmary what we call poorhouse over Gully Banks, it was one boardhouse from the 1700s, about 1780 something. It was 200 and odd year old in Westmoreland. And PNP run Westmoreland for 59 years. See? And not even the infirmary, they could have built over from the local board shack place there. Andrew Holness have to come and build one proper 50 bed infirmary over there. PNP in a barn with no ambition, it look like. That was 49, my people. 50. Establishment of secret care homes for abused women. I bet you never know that. So, if you have an abusive baby father and you have a husband or just a boyfriend who beat you, you can now go to the police and the police will remove you from that situation and they will take you to somewhere of safety that is secret. Only the police would know about it. So your man can't know where you're there, so he can't do nothing. See? Our government did that under Mama Olivia Babsy Grange. See? So that is 50 out of 250. I could have given her the 250, but it long. So I'm going to 50. See? So, all in all, my people, great things are happening in Jamaica. And Rose Hamilton, sorry. I keep on saying Rose Hamilton should be back in a government like this. You know? And guys, there's 284 of us. So see if you can get me to 200 thumbs up. We are 189 now. So see if you can double tap the phone screen or hit the three that's in the right hand corner of the screen. Hit the thumbs up button. Please subscribe if you're not yet a subscriber. And turn on your post notification bell. See? So not Rose Hamilton. I keep on saying Rose, so I beg you to pardon my people. And Rose, if you're listening, my apologies. I believe Rose died. Where Rose did they? Where's Rose? Somebody enlighten me. Rose Hamilton, me fi say though. So I beg you to pardon. You know, with all of those things that me just say, you know, Rose Hamilton should not be fighting against a government like this. See? Oh, Rose is a PNP now, right? She's a PNP now. She sit down in our house right now, I believe, from St. Thomas. Yes, so I beg your pardon, not Rose. Apologies, Rose. Rose Hamilton. You know, should not be behaving in the manner. We need 4 more thumbs up, my people, to get to 200. You know, should not be behaving in this manner and should get on board. And, you know, persons must be able to love the party, you know, and love the government and love the country. You know, it can be 3 separate love, but one thing I must make sure of. You must always love your country more than your party. See? Jamaica deserve love. We are come from a far, far place. We are come from a long way. Long way. Neglect and abuse by the PNP for years. You know? And we are get a handle on things now. Things still not 100%, but it's way better than before. And that is the truth. See? That is truth. So with that being said, my people, I'm going to love you and leave you now. We did almost 2 hours tonight. I have not seen you. I have not seen you in a liquor piece, but you know, me and Shanice I got you a liquor thing, I know. We are trying to sort out some liquor thing, I know, but we have a liquor hole up right now, so we are waiting for it for just straighten out, and then, you know, I will be giving you guys update as things goes along, right? So, I want to thank you very much for help we out. I much appreciate it. Shanice very much appreciate it. My mother-in-law appreciate it, my people. So, I want to thank you very, very much for the help and support. Right? So, we are going to leave you know. We soon tomorrow. Big up on yourself. Much love. See? Show Labourites.